Can we start? Live.
All right, should we start then?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to this masterclass on digital marketing. I'm going to quickly share my screen and then we can begin.
Ma'am, excuse me.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, we will just go with few introductory part. Could you please start the presentation after 5-10 minutes?
Sure, not a problem.
Shall I start, ma'am? The internet is becoming the square town for the global village of future tomorrow, stated by Bill Gates. Marketing is about telling the world that you are a rock star, while digital marketing is about showing the world that you are one among them. Good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome for today's webinar, Digital Marketing, Future and Career in 2022. Firstly, on behalf of Department of Bachelor of Commerce with Accountancy and Finance, Bachelor of Computer Application and IQAC, myself, Anburani, a faculty from BAP department, takes a great privilege in welcoming our principal, Madam Dr. Asha Menon, Raju Sir, IQAC coordinator, Dr. Suchita Bhawar, HOD of BCA department, Mrs. Swati Suchak and Shraddha Karande, faculties of BCA department, CA Madhuri Zambar Madam, HOD of BAP department, Ms. Sonam Tiwari, faculty of BAP department, our today's eminent speaker, Ms. Anusha Pandey, and lastly, but always first, our dear students. Welcome for today's webinar. Let us begin our webinar with a few charismatic and sparkling words by the pillar of our institution, Dr. Asha Menon, ma'am, the principal of our college. Asha, ma'am, over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anburani. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the webinar on digital marketing, future and career in 2022, organized by IQAC, Department of Computer Applications and Commerce Faculty of Srimati P.N. Women's College, Mumbai. Most of us know a little about digital marketing. Digital marketing isn't about getting your advertisements in front of everyone. It is about targeting a niche audience that's most interested in your product or service. It is the need of the hour, I feel. One of the reasons a digital marketing career is so exciting is that because the field is constantly evolving as there are different platforms introduced every day. While traditional marketing still has its place in the world, digital marketing is quickly taking over. According to LinkedIn, the digital marketing specialist role is among the top 10 most in demand jobs with about 8.5 lakh job openings. So many of us can get into this field. Because there are so many facets to digital marketing strategy, the number of related jobs is quite high. In fact, the industry is facing a crisis, the digital skills gap. With so many jobs and not enough professionals to fill them, now it is the perfect time to get started in the digital marketing world. I would like to welcome Ms. Anusha Pandey, who is the resource person for this session today. I'm sure with her vast expertise, she will be able to help the participants understand what digital marketing is all about and what are the strategies used for it. I would also like to welcome all the participants for joining us for this important webinar. I congratulate the IQAC team, Department of Computer Applications and Commerce faculty for helping the participants realize one more avenue for job in the field of digital marketing. Thank you so much. Over to Anburani.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a delightful words and showering this event, and thank you for being with us. Let's move ahead. The outline of the given concept help us to understand the subject matter more precisely. So let us hear a small episode of a big story through the concept note, which will be delivered by Mrs. Swati Suchak ma'am, faculty of BCA department. Swati ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Anbu. The marketing world moves at the speed of light. As rightly said by the Jason Matthew, ignoring digital marketing is like representing your business without any audience. What the customer is using. If you go back in history, you can see that at times when customers used radio, it gave birth to radio advertising and marketing. Next, we got the boom of televisions, which is one of the widely used devices globally, which allowed the companies to reach a massive audience with TV ads. Even today, the TV advertising is one of the most used advertising strategies for companies. Since the boom of the internet, more customers started using the internet, which gave birth to new era of marketing originally called as internet marketing, which is now called digital marketing. As per the data of the Statista, as of October 2020, 59% of the world population is using the internet. That is approx 4.66 billion users. In these users, 4.28 are unique mobile users and others are social media users. The total number of users on the internet in 1995 was less than 1% of the world population. This shows the growth of the digital marketing in the last 20 years. In India, the average salary of digital marketing professionals are rupees 4 lakh per annum. Different profiles are available in digital marketing, like you can become a professional blogger, then earn with affiliate marketing, then start freelancing services, start your own agencies, become a YouTuber, etc. As we have seen a dramatic increase in the work from home jobs due to COVID-19 pandemic, many companies are shifting towards the digital marketing for advertising and marketing. We can expect a great demand for digital marketing specialists across the India as economic is restoring to a normal level. The demand of digital platforms has increased, and as per the reports, 50% more time is spent by the users on social media. This gives us the great opportunity for the companies to target these specific users. Many individuals are now shifting towards GIG based work, that is a freelance. So from this, we can understand what kind of opportunities are available for digital marketing professionals in the future and how you can make the bright future and career in digital marketing. On this, I would like to conclude with a quote said by Jobai Chernow. Good marketing makes a company look smart, whereas a great marketing makes a customer feel smart. Our resource person today, Ms. Anusha Pandey, Madam will give the more details about digital marketing, career and future. And I'm sure it will be a very enriching experience for all the students who are attending today this session and they will learn the new insights. Now, I would like to request Dr. Suchita Bover, Madam, the coordinator of Department of Computer Application, to introduce our today's resource person, Ms. Anusha Pandey. Over to you, Suchita, Madam.
Thank you, Swati ma'am. Good morning. Today we have with us Ms. Anusha Pandey ma'am, a digital marketer designated as Strategic Alliances Associate at IIDE, that is Indian Institute of Digital Education. The institute, which was awarded recently a Best Digital Marketing Institute by the World Education Congress. Ms. Anusha Pandey ma'am is commerce graduate from Heritage College, Calcutta. She is doing wonders in the field of marketing today with her technical skills and knowledge. She is a person who always believes on learning and dealing with the dynamic changes, whether in the real world or in the digital world. She also believes in teamwork and she is ready to take up leadership and managerial role whenever she would like to. And she wants to grow herself and become an asset for herself. Today, our students are keen to hear from you, ma'am, on future of digital marketing and the career. Over to you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome. Thank you, Principal Ma'am, and thank you to all the teachers for the very nice introduction. I will now start with my presentation and give the students an idea about digital marketing and the career opportunities in this particular field. I'll quickly share my screen and then we can get started. All right. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. So let's get started. Now, welcome to all of you in this masterclass on digital marketing. Today, technology has absolutely changed our lives. The way we work, the way we interact with people, our daily lives have been impacted so much because of technology. I think all of you today are going to agree with me on this, right? Do you agree? Absolutely. Technology has massively impacted our daily lives. Not so long ago, people used to run marathons from one point of the city to another. But today, we are all running a very different kind of a race. Today, we are running a race where we have to complete episodes on Netflix, Amazon, Hotstar, YouTube, and whatnot. Just one more episode, just one more episode. This is the race that we are running today. And sometime back, we used to go and fetch the taxi ourselves whenever we had to travel somewhere. But today, we can do that with just one tap on our phone. And you can book a taxi from apps like Uber and Ola, and the taxi will be on your doorstep. Again, once upon a time, long, long ago, we used to have three different devices for listening to music, watching shows, movies, calling people. But now, because of the transformation in technology, because of innovation in technology, today, all these three things can be done with just one simple technology, and that is our smartphones, right? And again, not so long ago, we used to have these menus in our places. We used to have these folders where our mothers would put all the menu of the restaurant. And let's say on a Sunday evening, we want to eat out, and we would take out the menu, check it, call the restaurant, and then place our order. But today, again, because of apps like Swiggy, Zomato, it can be done in just one tap, and the food will be on your doorstep. Right, guys? Once again, not so long ago, when people used to travel in different cities, new countries with their friends, say they used to take out their maps to navigate the area or ask the locals to go to a particular location. But now life has become so easy that we can use Google Maps and very quite conveniently we can reach our destination. And this is a very funny thing, guys. Once upon a time, I think most of you will relate that we used to take newspapers with us to the toilet, right? But today, because of the massive change that is happening around us in our lives, today most of us take our smartphones, take our cell phones to the washroom with us, checking out social media, reading the morning news. So through these slides, I'm just trying to explain you all how our lives have extremely changed because of technology. And the most important example that you all are going to relate to, because of the COVID-19 pandemic that happened, the most important education sector also had to shift online. And today we are attending this webinar online. You guys have done all your lectures online. So now, through all these slides, I have tried to explain you how important technology has become for our lives, how it has impacted our lives on a daily basis, on day-to-day activities. Okay, now let's check this article by News8. It says that Indian youth spends 6 hours, 6 hours on an average on the internet every day. But check this out, check this out. During COVID, the digital consumption moved to 12 hours a day. It doubled. So today, people are spending more and more time on their smartphones, be it attending your classes, watching shows, listening to music, or going through social media. We all are spending so much of our time, the 24 hours that we have in a day, most of it is being spent on our smartphones. So this brings me to a very important question. Where is your audience? Where is your audience? I'll tell you. Your audience is at their home, sleeping on their bed with their room lights off and their phone lights on. Now, in the next slide, I'm going to show you a picture which I think most of you are going to relate to. Is this you every night before you go to bed? Is your smartphone the last thing you check before going to sleep and the first thing that you check when you wake up in the morning? Maybe to know if the morning lecture got cancelled, right? So if you see this picture, you are absolutely going to relate to it. But from a digital marketer's point of view, this person is my customer, and this smartphone is my new marketing medium. So as a brand, if I have to reach out to this person, I have to reach out to them through these smartphones now. Now, this brings me to the next question. What exactly are these people doing on their phone? They're either on some social media apps or they are on Google. Maybe they are accessing some third-party website, trying to check out some news, political news, or maybe checking out the stock market. So these are the two things that people are present today if they are online. Now, this basically means that if you have to get people to your website, if you want traffic on your website, then there are two ways. What are these two ways? You have to bring people from social media and you have to bring people from Google. Now, just talking about social media, you also have to think from this perspective of a brand, whether your target audience is present on the social media apps or not. Let's say I'm a brand and my target audience is between the age group of 18 to 35. Now, as a brand, which social media platform should I run ads on or do my marketing on? I'll say that since it's the target age group of 18 to 35, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, these are some of my relevant platforms. So if I have this kind of a target audience, I will have to be popular on these social media apps only. I'm not required to be present on Twitter, Pinterest, WhatsApp. Okay. Now let's say I'm another brand, which age group, the age group is, let's say somewhere between 40 to 60. Let's say our parents. So which social media platforms are they most active on? It's either, let's say, WhatsApp or Facebook and YouTube also. So now when you have this kind of a target audience, you know which platforms to be most active on. Your target audience is there. Accordingly, you have to market to them on these platforms only. So it's very important to understand your target audience first. Only then you can choose which platform you have to market on. The next is Google. As I said, people are there accessing lots of websites, third-party websites. And here also, there are two very important things. Whenever you go on Google, there are two kinds of search results. The first is the Google ads that appear on top. It's called SEM results, which is search engine marketing results. And second is the SEO results, which are organic results, search engine optimization results. Now, these SEM results are results where the businesses are paying Google. They're paying money to Google to rank first on the first page of Google. And SEO is the kind of results where people are not, the businesses or the websites, they are not paying anything to Google to rank on the first page. Now, I'll explain all of this to you in detail. I hope all of you are clear with me. So now for today in this session on digital marketing, we are going to focus on social media, SEM and SEO. Now, Let's start with search engine marketing first, which are the ad results that we get on Google. So the search engine marketing results, the first few results that we get whenever we search anything on Google, these are basically businesses and websites that are paying Google money so that they can rank first. All right, these are the paid results. And second are my search engine optimization results, websites and businesses which are not paying anything to Google but ranking on the first page of Google because these websites are popular. These websites are liked by people. Now, let me explain what exactly I mean. I will simplify this concept extremely easily for you. First, let's start with search engine marketing. Now, search engine marketing, as I said, are the paid results, the results that you get on top, and you see ad written beside these kind of results. I will show you an example so that you understand better. Now, let's say you go to Google and you search for this wooden furniture online. All right. So you will firstly come across these kind of results. As you can see here, ads, ad. These are ads based with images, and these are just normal search ad, text ads. Now, why exactly a brand running these kind of ads? What is the purpose? Now, let's say you are typing wooden furniture online. Maybe you have a buying intention, maybe you are just doing time pass. Let's say you have a buying intention, you want to purchase wooden furniture online. So, when you're searching for this and you see these kind of results, brands are basically trying to grab your attention. When you will see these ads being run by Urban Ladder, by Wooden Street, then at the top of your mind, you would maybe click on this ad. Usually what we do is that we click on the first link only whenever we search anything on Google. Maybe the first top 3 results that we get. So the chances of a person clicking on this ad is very high, and they might even end up purchasing when they see these results. So brands are running these kind of ads to grab attention. And let's say you are doing the search just for time pass on a Sunday afternoon, you are bored and you just randomly search for wooden furniture online. Now, at some point in your life, there will come a time when you have to buy furniture for either your house or for your office. Now, at the top of your mind, you think you have this brand recall that, once I saw this ad by Urban Ladder, or once I saw this ad by Wooden Street. So what will happen? You might end up purchasing from Urban Ladder and Wooden Street only. So there are very two important reasons why brands run Google ads. First, to grab the attention of the customers, and second, it is that to have a brand recall in future. Okay. Now, this is a very great example, guys, of how you can leverage Google ads. This is a guy named Alex. Now, he wanted to get a job in a very top agency in New York, and he perfectly leveraged Google ads. Let me play this video for you so that you can understand better what I'm trying to say, and then we discuss this. I will quickly share my screen with sound so that you can. So guys, as you can see in this video, what basically happened that this person, Ian, Alex, he went to Google and he did this. He had this brilliant idea that now that he wants a very good job in these top agencies in New York, he decided to target the creative directors or the marketing head of these companies. Now, since these companies are like big companies, and these people, these creative directors, marketing heads, they are famous. And as you know, some people, they like to Google themselves. So this person, Alex, came up with an idea that what if these people, these creative directors, marketing heads, they decide to Google themselves one day. And when they Google themselves, my ad is going to show up saying, hey, Googling yourself is fun, but hiring me is fun too. And so he targeted their names as the search term that you put on Google whenever you're searching for something, the keyword. So he targeted them and ran ads on it. And in just less than $6, he ended up getting interviews with almost all of them. And he also got 2 job offers just in less than $6. So this is one of the most innovative search engine ads ever. Next, let's take an IIDE example. Now, IIDE, my organization, we are targeting this particular keyword search term called PG in digital marketing. So whenever anybody is going to go to Google and search for PG in digital marketing, our ads will show up to them. So it's extremely easy, guys. SEM, search engine marketing, is extremely easy. All you have to do is pay Google money and you can rank for whatever you want. All right, I hope SEM is clear with everybody. Now, moving on, I will take up search engine optimization. Now, we have talked about the paid results, which are basically Google ads. The next we are going to talk about organic results. As I mentioned before, these are the websites and businesses which are not paying Google any money. Okay, these are businesses which are being ranked on the first page because these are websites that people like. These are websites that people are spending time, which is why Google is ranking them on the first page. Now, it's very, very important for a business and a website to be ranking in the first page of Google only, because let's say that there on the first page there are 10 results, and these 10 results combined are getting 100 clicks. Now, out of those 100 clicks, 50% of the traffic, just 50 clicks, they go to the first result, and then the second result would get 11.90% of the clicks, then followed by 8.50%, and so on. So if you see this chart, this guys, you'll understand how important it is to be ranking first on the first page of Google. Okay, so it's extremely a must. I'm sure if you also do your academic projects, or if you're doing some kind of research, you must be clicking on the first link itself, or maybe the first 5 results. So if you're not in the top 5 results, you're not left with much. If you want traffic on your website, it's an absolute must that you should be ranking on the first page of Google. And it's very important that you rank in the first top 5 results. Now, there's a joke at IID that says that if you want to hide a dead body, you can hide it on the second page of Google, because nobody goes there. Almost none of us go there, right? Everybody, we are most likely to click on the very first few results that we see on the first page of Google. Okay, so how to do SEO? How can you make your website rank first on the first page of Google? Number 1, identify keywords and search volume. Keywords, like I said, are search terms, basically anything that you are searching on Google, like let's say best laptop to buy online, or maybe let's say best restaurant near me. These are keywords, these are search terms. Okay, so firstly you have to identify keywords and their search volume. Such kind of search terms that are being searched by a lot of people. Because absolutely at the end, what you want is maximum traffic on your website. Oh, how to do that? I'm just going to go live and show you guys an example. So let's say I type for running shoes. Now, as you can see, Google is suggesting me running shoes for men, running shoes for women, running shoes versus walking shoes. So these are some search terms that Google is telling me that, people are also searching for these things. These are some popular terms that people are searching for currently in India. Now, I'll also show you one tool. So there is this tool called Uber Suggest. Now, if I want to know that for a particular search term or for a particular keyword, how many people in a month are searching for it? Let's say I'll type here running shoes. Okay. And I'll select my country. Let's see how many people are searching for it. Let's see the search volume for running shoes. Now, Uber Suggest is telling me that 3,68,000 people are searching for running shoes every month in India. Guys, just think about it once. 3,68,000 people every month are searching for running shoes. Now, you as a brand, if you are somebody whose product and services include shoes, then you can run an ad or you can rank for this particular keyword. And whenever somebody is searching for running shoes, your website is going to come up on the first page. And imagine how much traffic you will receive, and there's a very high chance of you making a sale, right? If you're ranking for such keywords. So coming back to my slide, it's very important, guys, that you identify good keywords with high search volume. So you can use tools like Keywords Everywhere. This is one extension that you can download from Google Chrome. And the second tool that I just showed you right now is Uber Suggest. Please note it down. Please make the note so that you can use it in future. Keywords Everywhere and Uber Suggest. These are for finding out the search volumes and identifying keywords. Next, keywords with buying intention. Now, please look at the graph I'm showing you right now. Let's say there are 3 people. The first person is searching for shoes. Now, if somebody is searching for just the keyword shoes, what do you think? Is their intention of buying high, medium, or low? It's low, right? Next, if somebody is searching for running shoes, again, I would say their intention is medium, not sure if they will buy or not. But if somebody is searching for red men's running shoes, the intention of this person is very clear. There's a high chance that this person has already made a decision in their mind that they want red shoes, they want running shoes. So this person, this is the kind of person who is going to search a long size keyword with details for the shoes. And there's a high chance that these kind of people are going to bring you monetary value. So if you are running ads on red men's running shoes, there's a higher chance that this person is not just going to visit your website. This person will also make a purchase. So whenever you are trying to run ads or when you're trying to rank organically, make sure that you are trying to target these kind of keywords with buying intention. And now, once you have understood how to search for the right keywords with buying intention and the search volume, you have to use these keywords to your website. Now, when you are making your website, ensure that you are putting these keywords in your page title, in your URL, in your heading, and in your entire body basically of the website. See, at the end of the day, Google is an algorithm. And by putting these keywords in your website, you're basically telling Google that, hey, if somebody is searching for running shoes, and since I'm putting the keywords running shoes in my website, then my website is extremely relevant for these people. So Google, you can show my website to these people. whenever somebody searches for this particular keyword. All right. Now, I'll show you guys an example. So here, as you can see, this is an article on 10 best sports shoes under rupees 500. Now here, the search term, the keyword that the person is targeting basically is best sports shoes under rupees 500. And what did they do? They put it in the URL, then in their title, heading, in the body. As you can see here, best shoes, best sports shoes under 500, top 10 best sports shoes. All right. So this is how you are supposed to do keyword stuffing in your website so that Google knows that this particular website needs to be shown anytime a person is going to search for best shoes under rupees 500. All right. I hope I'm clear. I hope you all are with me so far. So just one last time, I'll repeat what did we learn in SEO. Firstly, identifying keyword and the search volume using tools like Keywords Everywhere, Uber Suggest. Please note it down. Secondly, identifying the buying intention. Like I told you, somebody who's giving details is a person who has a higher chance of buying a product because they have already made a decision. And lastly, mapping these keywords to your website. These are the three formulas if you want to do SEO. All right. And let me tell you guys, this is just on-page SEO, things that you can do on your website. There's also another part which is off-page SEO. Now we are not going to discuss off-page SEO in details right now, but just to give you guys an idea, it's basically when you have to collaborate with different websites and different blogs so that you can get more traffic on your particular website. Now that is we don't really have the time to go into those details, but just to let you know. So that is off-page SEO, and this is on-page SEO. Anything that you can do on your website. Now moving on, coming to social media marketing. Now in all the sessions that I have taken, students are most excited about learning social media marketing. I think that's going to be the same with you guys also. So social media marketing is extremely important today because all of us, as I said, are spending a lot of time on social media. At least 1 hour of our time is being spent on social media, be it Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Clubhouse, anywhere, right? So now today, I think the most relevant platform for your age group is Instagram or maybe Facebook, right? But mostly Instagram. We are all present on Instagram. And in today's session, I'm going to take you live and show how you can make your own Facebook and Instagram ads. So let's see how we can do that. Now, all you have to do is firstly ensure that you have your own Facebook account and also a Facebook page so that you can run your ads. Now, let's say you come to your Facebook account. Now, all you have to do is click on these 9 dots on the top on your Facebook profile. And you have to come here on add. Just click on add. Okay. So Facebook, when you click on ads, is going to take you to the ads manager page where you can run ads. I'm going to quickly choose my account. So this is IID's ads manager account. We are running ads, all these different ads, and these have been extremely successful for us. And today I will teach you how you can also make your own ads on Instagram and Facebook. Now, if you are somebody who wants to have a business in the future, or if you are somebody who wants to take your existing family business online, then make sure that for the next 10 to 15 minutes, you pay extreme attention here and note down whatever I'm doing. So once you come to your Facebook profile, click on ads and come here to ads manager, you will see a dashboard, something like this. You won't see all of these because these are the ads that IID is running, but your dashboard is going to look pretty much the same. All you have to do here is now click on create. Now, Facebook is going to ask you this question. Choose a campaign objective. Why are you running this ad? What's the purpose of you running this ad? And it gives you options. awareness, consideration, conversion. Now let's say, let's first talk about brand awareness. What is brand awareness? Now these are the kind of ads you would want to run if you are a new brand and you want people to know about your brand, to talk about your brand. So then you will have to select brand awareness. Reach. Now reach is something when you want your ads to be shown to a lot of people. Okay. So let's say you are a brand that is coming up with a new product and service, and you're already very famous, and you want people to know about the new, let's say the new shampoo that you're launching by Sunset. So they would go for something like reach. Now coming to consideration, traffic. When you want a lot of people to be coming on your website, that's when you will choose traffic. Engagement is when you want people to like, comment, share or your posts. Okay. And next, as you can see, app installs. It's basically for people when you want people to download your app. So these are the various kinds of campaign objectives that you can select. For now, for today's class, what I'm going to do is I will select traffic as my objective. And then I'll simply click on continue. Now, once I click on continue, all I have to do is name my campaign. So let's say I will name this ad set 1. All right. I name this ad set 1 and then I just click on next. Now, choose where you want to drive traffic. I want people to come to my website. Fine. So this is all right. I can select my budget. I can select my start date, end date, whatever I want. After that, here is where I do my targeting. Now, what do I mean by that? Firstly, let's take an example. Let's say you are a business. You are a business that's opening a restaurant in Mumbai, somewhere around Kolaba maybe. So let's first select this location. As you can see, I just came down to location. I searched for Mumbai. I zoom a little. So I am opening a restaurant in Kolaba, let's say. So what I'll do is simply drop a pin. I'll drop a pin here. Let's say my restaurant is opening somewhere there. And the maximum distance that people are willing to travel to visit a restaurant is maybe, let's keep it as 15. Okay, people can travel up to 15 kilometers for visiting a restaurant if it's a good restaurant, right? So I'm keeping it as 15 kilometers. Now, let's say my restaurant is a very posh restaurant, okay? And it's for youngsters only. I want people between the age group of 18 to 35 to come to my restaurant. I want people to come with their boyfriends and girlfriends or maybe friends or colleagues. I don't want families to come to my restaurant. So for that, I want my ads to be shown to relevant people also. So I'll go to age, click on edit, and I'll keep it till 18 to, let's say, 30. So I will be now showing ads to people between the age group of 18 to 30. Now guys, one very important thing. As you can see here, Facebook is showing me that now, after all these options that I've selected, my estimated audience size is this. Okay. And now I do not want to advertise to so many people, right? I want to further narrow down. Now I have to do such kind of a targeting wherein, like I mentioned, that I want rich people to come to my restaurant because it's a very expensive restaurant. Let's say you're paying 700 to 800 for one pizza. All right. So how do I target such kind of people out of this extremely large audience that Facebook is showing? Now I will have to go to detailed targeting. I'll click here on edit and then go to browse. Now Facebook gives me 3 options: demographics, interests, and behaviors. I will click on behaviors and then go to mobile device user. And then go to all mobile devices by brand. Now, Like I mentioned, my restaurant is an expensive restaurant, and I want people who can afford an 800 rupees pizza to come to my place. Now, what kind of mobile phone users do you think are going to come, will be able to afford my particular menu? So, absolutely, the simple answer is people who have purchased an Apple product. Because somebody who's paying 50, 60, 1 lakh, more than 1 lakh for one mobile phone, they can definitely pay for one 800, 700 pizza too, right? So I will click on Apple and I will select these options. Let's say iPhone 10, iPhone 10R. Okay. So I select all these options. And now if you see, Facebook is showing me that my estimated audience size is extremely reduced down to 9,200 to 10,900 people. Okay, so this is how you have to narrow down your audience and make sure that your particular ad is being shown to the relevant target audience only. Remember one thing, quality matters more than quantity. So it's not just about reaching out to a lot of people, it's about targeting people smartly. You don't want to waste a lot of your money showing ads to people who will never be interested in your product basically. So make sure that when you're trying to run an ad, always do the detailed targeting. I will take another example so that you understand better as to how to run ads on Facebook and Instagram. I will do this quickly. So now let's take another example where, say you're a business, you're a wedding planner. All right. So you're a wedding planner and you want to target people who are going to get married in, let's say, the next 1 year or so. So firstly, I'll keep the location the same. Let's say my event is going to happen in this particular area only. And my age now, the age will definitely change. So let's keep it from 25 to 34. This is basically the age in India where people are getting married. Again, if you can see my estimated audience size, right now, Facebook is showing me this, which is again extremely huge for us. We don't want our ads to be shown to these many people because so many people cannot be getting married, right? So I'll come down again to detailed targeting. And here I will once again go to browse demographics. And then I will go to live events. And in live events, I will come down to this newly engaged 3 months and newly engaged 6 months. Now see how my estimated audience size is reduced from 1,300 to 1,600. So these many people in Colaba within 15 kilometers of radius have recently got engaged. And obviously these are the people who are looking for a wedding venue. They're looking for a wedding planner, obviously, since they are about to get married. So now I can show my ads to these people, and after seeing my ad, there's a very high chance that they will, come to my website, contact me, and even might end up hiring me as a wedding planner. So, one very important question that all of you must be thinking right now: how does Facebook and Instagram, basically Facebook Meta, know how these people are engaged? How do they know if we are engaged or not? Well, let me tell you, it's very simple. It's not the relationship status that you are uploading on Facebook and Instagram. No, it's not that. Because let's be frank, how many people do that? We don't anymore. It's because of your post and stories. So if you are making a post or if you are posting a story where you're getting engaged or getting married, Facebook knows. Facebook can identify that. Instagram can identify that. And let's say if you decide to keep it private, let's say you and your partner, you don't want to post about it. So you haven't posted a post or a story, nowhere. But your relative or a friend ends up posting a picture of you and your partner and tags you. In Facebook will come to know that you have been recently engaged. And if I, as a wedding planner, do this kind of a targeting, then my ads will show up to you. Okay? Interesting, guys. I hope this is interesting to all of you. So this is how you can do detailed targeting. And one last example I'll just give you, one very good example. So let's say you are somebody, you are a very well-established business. Let's say you're a merchandise store and you are recently coming up with a summer collection and you want to now advertise to people who have already purchased from you. So let's say you are a store. Whenever you, let's say you're doing offline sales or online sales. So whenever a person is purchasing from you, you take down their details, right? As a membership form, you take down their details, their emails, their phone numbers, their names. Now, if you have their database, what you can do is in this audience, you can come to create new custom audience. Here I will select customer list. I hope you're taking down notes, everyone, because this is really important. So come to customer list, click on next. And here, if you don't know how exactly the database is supposed to be uploaded, you can download a template so that you understand how exactly you have to create it in your Excel or in your Google Sheets. The database needs to be created. Once you have your database ready, click on next. Click here on no. My customer doesn't include customer value. Click on next. And then just upload your Excel or your Google Sheet over here. Your CSV file just needs to be uploaded with the name, email, and phone number. And once you upload your database here, what Facebook is going to do is that they are going to search if these people in your database have they registered, are they on Facebook or are they on Instagram through this email or phone number. And once Facebook finds them, Facebook will start showing your ads to these people, your existing customers database. All right. I hope that's extremely clear with everybody. So we learned how to do targeting for a restaurant, for a wedding planner, and how you can also show ads to people who are already existing in your who are already existing customers, and you want to show them new collections, product, or a new service. So this is how you can use Facebook and Instagram. All right. Now, once you are done with the targeting, you come down to placements. Now, what is placements? Placements is basically where exactly you want your ad to be shown. I will suggest that always go for manual placements. Okay, so that you can select it yourself, which platforms, which particular kind of feed you want your posts or your ads to be shown on. So now let's say I only want my ads to be shown on Facebook and Instagram. Because let's be honest, Messenger doesn't work in India anymore. So I'm removing audience network and Messenger. Once I come here down, I want my ad only to be shown on the Facebook and Instagram feed. Okay, so I'll remove all of these options. And maybe I want my ad to be shown on Instagram stories. Okay, so I will only keep Instagram stories selected and I'll remove everything else. I don't want it in article. I don't want it on any third-party app. No, I just want it on my Facebook feed, Instagram feed, and my Instagram stories. So once I've done the selection for placements, guys, remember, always do manual placement. Otherwise, Facebook will end up showing your ad anywhere. It can be extremely irrelevant also. And you will be losing out a lot of your money on these irrelevant placements. So make sure that you always go for manual placements. Okay. Moving on. Once you're done with your placements, you can click on next. And now we come to creative that will be posted in the ad. Like, how will it look like? So, firstly, you will get three options, three formats. One is single image or video, whether you want to post an image or a video. Carousel is a fancy word for multiple images and videos that you see. You can swipe and the next image will come. So these are a few options. For now, I'll just keep it as single image or video. And here below, you'll find the option of adding your creative, the ad that you want to show to these people. So I click on add media, add image. Now, let's say I want to run an ad of this. Let's say this. Click on next. So Facebook is showing me that this is how my ad will look like if I have it on stories, and on feeds it's going to look like this. Now for stories, guys, this is not the correct format. So you'll have to use a different creator so that your ad shows up properly. So you'll have to look into the sizing also. For now, I'm just going to show you this for an example. Okay. So my ad is going to look like this on the feeds. I click on next after I'm done selecting it. Done. So I've selected my creative. Now I can write a primary text also, that is something like learn digital marketing and get a high paying job, or maybe get guaranteed placement, something like that, just for an example. So now you can see this is where my primary text will show up. Okay, this is the copy of my ad. Now, if you want, you can also give a headline, a proper description, all right? And here, my destination is my website. Like we had decided earlier, that my objective is to get maximum traffic on my website. So I'll keep this as website only. And it's very important that you give your website URL. Okay, so because you want the traffic to be coming on your website. So I'm putting here my organization's URL, which is iid.co. So now, as you can see here, see how the change has come to this ad. iid.co is now showing here. So now, whenever the ad pops up for you, if you are seeing my ad, you will see something like this. And you can also change this button option here. From learn more, you can do it to contact us or get access. If you are Spotify is running an ad, maybe they'll do listen now. Okay. If let's say Amazon is running an ad, they can go for shop now, something like that. All right. Book now for book my show. So this is how you run your ad and do the selection of what exactly you want people to see. All right. And after all of this, all you have to do once you see that your feed, your ad is going to look like this here on the feed. Okay, this is how it's going to look like on Instagram. This is how it's going to look like on stories. So once you are ensured that yes, I'm ready with my copy, I'm ready with my creative, everything looks good, all you have to do is click on publish. And then Facebook will review your ad. And after 1 to 3 days, your ad will start running. Okay, it's that simple, guys. It's that simple. So if you want to run ads for your existing family business or for your future business, this is all that you need to do. Running ads on social media is extremely easy. All you need to make sure is that your targeting is absolutely perfect. Your ads are not being shown to irrelevant people. Narrow it down to people who have a higher intention of liking your product and service and maybe buying it also. So this is how you do your targeting on Facebook. Add your creators and copy, and then you're good to go. You can run your ads on Facebook and Instagram. I hope everybody is with me and this point is clear. Now that you know about social media marketing and SEO as well as SEM, I hope all these three concepts are extremely clear to you guys. Okay. So these are the kind of ads that we see on a day-to-day basis. These sponsored ads. This is exactly what I taught you right now. The sponsored ads that we see on Facebook, Instagram. I just showed you how you can do this on your own now. So I will highly recommend all of you that today sit down and try this out. It's very easy, guys. Play around with the dashboard, see what you can, what you can do, make creatives, enjoy. And if you have a existing family business, I highly recommend that if you have a target audience in these platforms, you should start running ads for it. Okay. Now, since I cannot interact with you all right now, I will, and you cannot answer me here on chat. I will just answer these questions on behalf of you because I think we all know the answer for these next questions. Do you click on the first link on Google search? Absolutely, yes. Yes, guys. So we do click on the first few searches only, like I explained you before. That's how us humans work, right? Do you sometimes click on these photos? We do, right? Whenever we search for something and the photo ads that show up, a lot of people cannot even find out the difference between ad results and organic results. So somebody like our parents, they end up clicking on these ads. So sometimes we do click on these photos. We get emails from brands, absolutely. We get emails from different brands giving us different kind of offers, coupons, discounts, maybe something like, uh, let's take a name, let's say my name, hey Anusha, we have a very special offer for you. So let's say get 40% off on your next purchase. We get these kind of emails. Also, we get SMSs from brands saying that, hi, it's your birthday, so we are giving you 20% off, or a new summer collection is coming at 50% off. So these kind of emails and SMSs we get from brands on a day-to-day basis. And do you see an ad like this? Let's say, for example, if you visit Airbnb's website, or let's say you visit Nika or any other website out there, you are scrolling through the products, you're scrolling through their website, checking out the products and services, and maybe you make a purchase or you don't make a purchase, and you come back to your social media. And when you come back, suddenly you're bombarded with Airbnb and Nike ads. Does it happen to you guys? Does it happen? I'm sure it does, because today brands are absolutely utilizing this. So once you visit the website, you will start seeing their ads everywhere. Okay, on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your Snapchat, on a third-party website, right? And if you also read reviews before buying anything from Amazon, Flipkart, or any other website or app out there, then also, if you have seen influencers promoting products on social media, if you are somebody who's following influencers on Instagram, checking their posts, maybe being influenced by them and trying a product or service because they recommended it, then thank you for agreeing that you are a victim to digital marketing. And every day, guys, today, all of us, everybody who's present here, are victims of digital marketing every day. If you are reading reviews, following influencers, clicking on ads, seeing ads, then you are a victim of digital marketing. And I'm sure this is absolutely relevant for all of you guys out there. This is happening to us every day. Whenever we are going to social media, we've been bombarded with ads, be it on YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. All right. So now let's rethink economics. Now think about demand and supply. So let's say the demand of a product is very high, but the supply is very low. What happens if the demand is very high and supply is very low? The price is also very high, right? So now if you think from the perspective of digital marketing, the demand today is extremely high. Today, I'll say especially because of the pandemic that happened, a lot of businesses that couldn't shift from offline to online had to shut down. They faced so much of loss that some businesses, they ended up incurring huge losses and they had to shut down. Businesses that could shift online, they somehow managed to go through the pandemic or maybe did well, even better than how they were performing offline. So now, once that the pandemic is almost, we are almost recovering from pandemic now. I think a lot of businesses now have started realizing how important it is to have an online presence. Because let's be honest, guys, today, if you're not present online, you're losing out on a lot of potential customers. A lot of people are Googling for nearby businesses, and you cannot reach to them just because you're not present online. Businesses today have realized this potential, and now they want to hire digital marketers. They want somebody to do Google ads for them. They want somebody to do SEO for them, build a website, do content marketing. Okay. So the demand has increased a lot. But talking about the supply is very low. Not everybody knows how important digital marketing has become today, and that, my friend, is an opportunity. That is an opportunity for all of you today. Since the demand is extremely high and the supply is very low today, if you go out and you are enrolling for a job or an internship in digital marketing, you will get a very high paying job. There's a very high chance of you getting a high paying job. If you go to naukri.com, LinkedIn, Internshala, you'll find out that there are various internships and jobs available out there for digital marketing. So, talking about the opportunities in digital marketing, firstly, freelancing. You can, let's say, even if you have a job, this could be a side thing to do. So you can freelance, you can work for people all across India, all across the world, all right? Because it's extremely easy. Google Ads, if you're doing it in India or whether it's in America, it's the same. The dashboard and everything is the same. The targeting, the details, all right? So you can even earn in dollars if you are doing freelancing and you are working for a customer who's not based in India. Then taking your family business online. Like I told you guys, I'll highly recommend that if you have an existing family business, I would recommend you to take your business online. I don't have to prove it to you guys that how well these businesses are performing now, businesses that are online. If you were watching Shark Tank India recently, then you must have seen brands like Mama Earth and Boat. Okay, so these brands, they completely started out online. They don't have an offline store. I mean, now they do. They are coming up with some, but when they started out, they were not available offline. A brand like Boat, it was only available on marketplaces like Amazon, Flipkart, and on their website. And look how far they've come. Today, today they are on Shark Tank. The businesses have become so big just by being present online. So I highly recommend taking your family business online. You can get a very high paying job, an internship in this field. There are so many opportunities out there. Today only you can go and check it out on naukri.com, Internshala, LinkedIn. These are various kind of offerings, job offerings for digital marketing and starting your own online business. So if you are somebody who wants to be the next board or maybe the next your brand, you can start your own online business. E-commerce marketing is booming currently, especially because of everything that has happened in the last 2 to 3 years. And I will highly recommend that if you want to start a business now, you also think about having an online presence. If you have to have an offline store, make sure you also have a website so that you can get people from all around the world or maybe all around India, whatever your targeting is. And that brings me to the end of the session. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the session and you have learned how about digital marketing and how to do SEO, SEM in social media marketing. If you have any questions, then you can reach out to me on my Instagram, which is Anusha Pandit 14, or you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. And don't forget to follow IID online on Instagram if you like the session. Now, I'll just take just 2 more minutes to tell you about my organization. So, IID, the digital school, we are India's premier digital school. Recently, in 2021, we were awarded the best digital marketing institute by World Education Congress. And we have three main programs. Firstly is the post-graduation program in digital marketing, wherein we have a program that's for 11 months. So if you are somebody who's extremely serious about having a career in digital marketing, then you can enroll with us. And it's on campus as well as online if you are somebody who does not want to relocate. And and you at the end of this course, you will also have to do a compulsory 2 months of internship. And we provide guaranteed placements for anybody who enrolls in this particular course. Our second course is the advanced course, which is for people who do not want to invest 11 months in learning digital marketing. So you can go for the 4 months course. In this, we have we follow three formats. Firstly, you'll have to watch the recorded courses. We provide you the recorded courses. Secondly, you have to attend a live session, just like this. But in that session, you'll be able to turn your camera on, you'll be able to interact with your other classmates, and you can solve all your doubts that you had from the recorded session. And third, if you still have doubts regarding your business, your internship, your job, anything, you can have a personalized one-on-one mentoring with an industry expert who will also be your trainer. And this entire course is aligned with Facebook and Google certification. And lastly, we have the short-term certification courses. So if you are somebody who only wants to do Google ads for your business, only wants to learn Google ads, or somebody who only wants to learn SEO or building your own website, then you can check out these courses. It's usually for 1 or 2 weeks. It's also recorded courses plus live sessions. So if you're interested, you can check it out. And that brings me to the end of the session. Thank you so much. It was lovely taking this webinar and imparting all this knowledge with all of you, sharing this knowledge and telling you about digital marketing. I will highly recommend to all of you that you check out the opportunities in digital marketing, try out whatever I have told you today. Try running Facebook and Instagram ads, play with it, see how it can help you. And if you have any other questions, you can obviously reach out to me. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll definitely try to solve all your doubts. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anusha, madam, for giving such an awesome, interesting, and fruitful session. You made the session very interesting, and yes, we do agree that future era is all of digital marketing everywhere. Digital marketing plays a very important role, whether in the finance sector, IT sector, everywhere. And I believe the student also like they are well aware after this webinar. Thank you, ma'am, so much for giving your time and making the concept and the importance of digital marketing. Now, dear students, now we would love to hear from you and your queries. So let's move on ahead with the question and answer session. For this, I request Mrs. Shraddha Karande, Madam, Faculty of BCA Department, to go ahead with the question and answer session. Mrs. Shraddha, over to you.
Thank you, Amnu, madam. Ma'am, we have a few questions in our YouTube channel. Our first question is how I can improve my views and subscriber list in YouTube channel by using digital marketing.
Okay. So for improving your views and subscribers, firstly, you will have to ensure that your content is extremely relevant. Is extremely relevant for your audience. All right. And make sure that while creating your content, it's something that's relatable. It's something that is very trending right now. Hop onto trends. Try to create content around that. And for growing organically, it takes some time. It obviously takes some time. Try promoting it on social media. Try getting people from Instagram, Facebook, different platforms. You can also try running ads on YouTube. A lot of brands, they get their views and subscribers from running YouTube ads only. So you can try doing that. And if you want to learn more about how to do this video marketing, basically, you can contact me. Due to some time crunch, I cannot explain in detail here. But as I told you, you can explore these options. And if you have any other doubts, then feel free to reach out.
Thank you, madam. Our next question is, what is difference between organic rankings and Google Ads?
Okay. So as I mentioned before, these Google ads are when businesses and websites, they are paying Google. They are paying Google to rank first. So once, let's say, if you're paying Google, your ads, whenever you're searching for something, your ads will show up first. And these organic results are when you're not running ads, and these will show up after the ads. I'll share my screen and give you an example so that it's better for you to understand. Okay, just a second. So let's say if I'm searching for running shoes, men. Now here you can see these results that have ads written on the left side, ad. Okay, so these are my Google ads. These are my paid results. Here you can see that Decathlon, Reebok, Amazon, all of these brands are running ads for this particular keyword, running shoes men. Okay, these are my paid results. If you scroll down, you don't see ad over here, right? So Mintra, Adidas, these are organic results. These are websites that are not running ads. Okay, these are websites that are not paying money to rank on the first page of Google. I hope it makes it clear exactly what SEO and SEM is, paid and organic results.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Our next question is, what are the different web design concepts which we have to think for a good SEO?
Web design concepts. So basically for SEO, as I mentioned earlier, you have to ensure that you are doing on-page SEO as well as off-page SEO. So in on-page, I told you that you have to look for the good keywords with buying intention with high search volume. Okay, you will have to do some research with tools like Suggest, Keywords Everywhere. You can find most such tools. Okay, but I would recommend these two. Download, search for the keywords. Try using these keywords on your website. Okay. While making your website, ensure that your website speed, your website loading speed is within 3 seconds. Because what happens is if your website is not loading, then within 3 seconds, people they will simply shut and leave your website. They will bounce off your website. So ensure that your website functions properly, the loading speed is correct, you're doing the on-page SEO. And for regarding off-page SEO, it's basically tying up with different websites which are better than you in domain authority. What is domain authority? You'll have to do a bit of research. It's basically websites which are better than you. And these websites will basically give you a link. Your website's link will be provided on their blogs or on their website. And people who are going to these good websites, there is a high chance they will click on the link and come to your website. This is one way how you can, like work on your SEO. Sometimes these are paid. You will have to pay other websites for getting your links on their website. So these are some ways on how you can improve your SEO and rank on the first page of Google.
Thank you so much, madam. Our last question is, what are the different strategies to create good quality content?
Good quality content. So if I am talking about good quality content, as I mentioned earlier, try finding topics that are extremely relevant for your target audience. And one very important thing, guys, is that understanding your niche. Now, what do I mean by niche? It's basically understanding what you are good at. Okay, what you're good at and what you're extremely passionate about. So let's say I am somebody who likes cooking a lot. Okay, so it is not recommended for me to start making videos about digital marketing, obviously. And even when it comes to cooking, I will suggest, let's say if you're somebody who likes cooking, let's say who's into bakery, then I will suggest having a YouTube channel or having an Instagram page that's only revolving around bakery and not trying different products. When you narrow down, when you select a niche, there's a higher chance of you growing organically. Okay, there's a higher chance that you become an expert in the field. Once you become an expert in your field, then people will start coming to you automatically. Okay, and make sure that the content that you're creating around your niche is extremely high quality. Don't have blurred videos or blurred images, very good aesthetic looking pictures. Try using hashtags, try tagging people, try following people in your particular niche so that they can also, promote your page. These are a few ways of how you can make extremely relevant, good niche kind of content for your page.
Thank you so much, madam, for patiently answer our questions. And thank you so much for such a wonderful and informative session. Now, moving further, I would like to call CA Madhuri Zamwar, madam, to propose a formal vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, one and all. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. I, on behalf of Srimati P. N. Doshi Women's College, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to our esteemed speaker, Ms. Amisha Pandey, who shared her expert knowledge with us. Thank you, ma'am, so much for sparing your valuable time. I would like to express our sincere thanks to management of our college who have always been strong pillars of encouragement and support. I also extend my thanks to Madam Principal and also to our Director Madam for their enormous cooperation and in organization of this event. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling a weeks ago. It requires planning and a bird's eye view for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a strong organizing team. Thank you, organizing team, for organizing such a webinar, which is need of the day. I would like to thank all the teachers for encouraging students to participate in such large numbers. I would also like to take this opportunity to place on record our hearty thanks to Ms. Hashmat for the perfect technical support. Thank you, Hashmat. And last but not the least, I would like to thank our very, very dear students without whom any event is just not possible. Thank you, dear students, for participating in such large numbers. I'm sure you must have gained a lot today, and I'm very sure about this. With this, I would like to officially end my vote of thanks. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I
It
would
was really
request
nice.
students who are on the YouTube to quickly fill up the feedback forms. We would like to have your feedbacks. Link is shared on the YouTube. Please do the needful. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. It was really great being here